again, it's Wolf Daddy. It's a kind of a dreary Tuesday afternoon. It's been raining most of the morning and now it just started snowing outside. So it's one of those kind of sleepy time days. I really just want to take a nap or cook. And you know, when it's weather like this, it's always fun to whip up something new and something that's good for me, something that's good for you, and of course something that's good for our dog. So today I was just thinking about rescue in general, and on Facebook I have so many rescue friends, people who are out there saving lives every day. And very often we run into emaciated dogs. If not more often than not, we find dogs that are really been foraging for food and starving. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to fatten those babies up, get them strong and healthy so that we can actually get them their proper shots and things like that. So there's dogs at my door. I'm gonna let them in. Hey you guys, come inside, come on. Just you? All right. I'm back. I always let my dogs go take off into the woods. I live in a place where dogs are relatively safe so long as they don't actually wander onto somebody else's property or get involved with somebody's livestock or something. But I've got literally 1 full square mile around my property that the dogs can run where there are no human beings. 1 full square mile. So that's really exciting for my dogs. They love to get out and run, and they hate it when I make them wait patiently at the door and then let them go. But it's always fun to see them blast out. And then of course there's the old dog who can't get, he wants to go play with all the rest, but he's got arthritis and he's got some knee problems. And today, actually, that's another thing we're going to address in this fun snack that we're going to make to help out the dog that just got rescued, that needs to gain some weight. And just a fun snack for your dog, and also for those dogs that might be arthritic or have other things going on that's going to help, because what we're going to be putting into this one fat snack is CBD oil. And I use a 250 milligram bacon flavor for my dogs. Now I also sometimes will use a 500 milligram that's actually for humans, but I can take this too. It's just bacon flavored. It's not really bacon. I've tasted it. It doesn't taste like bacon. But maybe the dogs think it does. But anyway, this treat is going to have real bacon in it. So let's get to cooking. Let me show you what we're going to do. What we're going to create today is what I call a fat snack. Just looking out my window, it's coming down. You see these little these little things? I've got them here and there. That's to help the birds realize that, hey, this is a window, folks, because it so sucks when birds slam the window. It's looking pretty, but don't think it's going to stick. So here are the ingredients that's going to go into our fat snack. I've cooked up some bacon earlier today and made bacon bits. We're going to use some pumpkin. That's pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filler, even though there's a pie on the cover. Himalayan pink salt, some organic virgin coconut oil, hemp protein fiber, 100% peanuts, nothing but peanuts, grass-fed pure Irish butter, the best butter you can buy, Kerrygold, and our HempWorx CBD oil. Very simple recipe. First thing I've got going on right now is I've got a pot of boiling water. As that water gets to boiling, we'll put our first few ingredients into our stainless steel bowl. Let's begin with just 1 heaping tablespoon of butter. Another heaping technically that's about 1.5 tablespoons. Let's make that it, 1.5 tablespoons. When you're making a fat snack, you do not have to worry too much about being absolutely precise in your recipes. Hey, when you're making a fat snack, do not get terribly concerned about being precise in your measurements. This is not like baking a cake or a casserole or any cupcakes, cookies, and that sort of thing, where your recipe really does need to be rather precise. This is really a lackadaisical recipe. Next, I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of pure peanut butter. Okay, now that we've got our butter, our peanut butter, and our coconut oil in here, we're going to drop this bowl into our boiling water. And voila, I've now got a double boiler. I'll just leave this stainless steel bowl in the boiling water for a moment, and I'll stir it up just a little bit. Just mix it up till everything is melted. Shut off that heat. There's a little bit, there's a couple chunkies of butter and coconut oil, but they're going to melt down real fast. I have doggies at the door. Pretty sure. Hi, boys. Oh, you're a mess. Oh, you're a mess. Stay off the furniture. Oh, my gosh. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No more. Well, my house will always be muddy. All right, let's get back to this. We're just mixing it up. It's cooling down a little bit in the pan right now. So I just want to stir up that last bit of unmelted butter and coconut oil. There we go. This is a moment where you can actually pause for a little bit if you'd like, because the object was to get the peanut butter, the butter, and the coconut oil all emulsified, all mixed together. So you can just let it sit for a little bit and sort of solidify again, which will be easier to make into balls. Or you can just get right to it. But I'm going to put it in the fridge for just a couple moments just to speed up this process. Okay then, I've had it in the fridge for a little bit, so now the whole mix is about the consistency of peanut butter. So let's go ahead and add in our next ingredients. Okay, well, I'm just going to add the Himalayan salt. Just a few shakes. Now I want to tell you that if you only have your just standard table salt, iodized salt, don't put it in. Just leave it out. Don't even eat that stuff. Truly, don't eat that stuff. The Himalayan salt has around 84 different essential minerals in it, unlike your white table salt that just has iodine in it. So if that's all you've got, don't use it. But if you do have the Himalayan, great, use it. All right. So next, I'm just going to mix that in a little bit. I'm going to do a lot of mixing here in a moment, so it'll all get in there. Now I want to put in a heaping tablespoon of our hemp protein powder. And then I want to put in a tablespoon, another heaping one, of our pumpkin. And then I'm going to put in 2 full droppers. 1, 2. 2 full droppers of our HempWorx CBD oil. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Right now, I think what I'm going to do is get a fork and mix this up really, really well. My lighting is so poor in here. It's such a cloudy day. So just mix it till the color is consistent. Then you know you've got it all. That it's not too bright orange or too brown in one spot. There we go. A little more off the fork and back in there. And now I want to add some of our bacon bits. I'm just going to throw in a couple of handfuls. You know, no dog is going to complain that there's too much bacon in my treat, Dad. Not going to happen. Now that's thoroughly mixed, I got my cooking sheet with some wax paper on it, and I'll make little balls. Now it's kind of still oily because it's kind of warm in the house with the heaters on, but you know, don't be afraid to get your hands a little oily. So this is a very small batch because I don't need to make a big one. You can simply double this recipe, triple this recipe, whatever you'd like, because it's just that simple. Now once I've got them on the tray here, I'm going to put them in the freezer, and once they're fully been in the freezer for a couple hours, I can then pull them out, stick them in a little plastic container, and put them in the fridge. Peanut butter, bacon balls, our puppy dogs love them. And I'm sure there's a doggy that would be happy to lick the bowl. And the race is on. Who's going to get it first? Okay, now while the puppy licks the bowl, I will go ahead and put these babies in the freezer for a while. And then, you know, of course, if you put them in the freezer for just a couple of minutes, see all the little sharp edges, you can just begin to push them down. But I think the dogs like it like this, kind of more crunchy than a ball that kind of rolls away. So let's put these in the freezer and come back in about 30 minutes, check them out. Well, I have taken the fat snacks out of the refrigerator, and the doggies love them. Don't bite the dad's hand. Take a poo. Oh, I'm sorry, baby boy. Pooh doesn't like snacks ever. I know. So what did it take us? 20 minutes? 10 minutes? 15? Whatever it took, check this out. Look, we gotta look outside. So as we were making fat snacks, this is what happened outside. It's still in the afternoon. It just looks really dark out there. Yeah. Wow. So be sure to feed your loved ones these incredible little fat snacks. They are yummy and delicious for canids. Now you can eat it too if you want. Probably wouldn't taste bad. I'm not going to do it. But I do have one for you and I. So just click the link above and be sure to subscribe down below. Support my channel. Give me thumbs up if you and your dogs enjoy these fat snacks. And be sure to check out the next video so you can see how to make a fat snack that you are going to enjoy for yourself.